Hi there, everybody. Welcome to another album review. My name is Christian Eschbach. All right, everybody. We are back with another review. We are doing Burgh, This Way Up. Found this one for $5. That's right, $5 Canadian. All right. Picked it up used. I remember when this album first came out. I think I remember my dad getting this one through Columbia House or BMG, one of the two music club things. And I remember my dad saying he was not overly fond of it, and I think that's why I never bothered to pick it up uh, until recently ish. I mean, at this point, this album is 30 years old. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, I have to say, this era, if you're into Genesis, if you're into Phil Collins, this is the right era, but this is like 94. This is kind of like a continuation of a lot of his stuff from like the mid to later 80s, but instead of being more electronic synthy, it's more actual instrumentation again. The drums sound like real drums. It doesn't sound like it's just, a couple guys in the studio trying to fill out an album. It actually feels like a proper filled out album that way. But overall, there really isn't, to me, much that stands out on this album. Real quickly, we've got This Silent World, This Is Love, This Wait on Me, Here Is Your Paradise, Oh My Brave Hearts, Blonde Hair Blue Jeans, The Son and the Father, Up Here in Heaven, You Are the Reason, Love's Got a Hold on Me, The Shows of New York. Or sorry, The Snows of New York. The only two songs on here that honestly stood out enough for me to truly like go, oh, I'd put those in a mix somewhere along the way, or to stand out enough to go, okay, so this album does have a few standout tunes. The album itself is pretty decent. Like, there's no complaints about the album on the whole. It's just, to me, it's basic, especially for Burgh. Like, it doesn't have that fantastic storytelling in it. The music is good, but it's nothing special, nothing fancy. I mentioned Genesis slash Phil Collins. Maybe a little, I want to say maybe a little more Genesis, a little less Phil Collins, only because it does have some more progressive E like elements to it, but not really at the same time. It's, if you want, I always refer to Burgh as a great Sunday afternoon band. You put Burgh on a Sunday afternoon, you can crank it up. You don't have to crank it up. You can do whatever you want with it. This works that way. I have nothing else. I'd play this album. I'd throw it in on a Sunday afternoon, no problem. Or even a Saturday afternoon kind of thing as I'm getting warmed up for stuff or whatnot. It's got a warm feeling to it that way. It's great. It passes the mood and whatnot. But the only songs on here I would put onto a mix or a best of or anything like that is The Son and the Father. And that's just more, I actually like the lyrical kind of content to it. It kind of, to me, feels like a little bit of a throwback to the song Old Friend off of the Spanish Train album. And then I really kind of dig Up Here in Heaven. Up Here in Heaven is really good. I love the percussion on it. That's why it stands out. I love the percussion. It's got a great percussion to it. The whole way around, the song on that, the vibe on that song is just really nice. It's kind of warm. Not kind of warm. It is warm. It's really warm. It's inviting. There's a lot of things in here I really dig, and it's interesting because the further you move away from the 70s, with Burgh, the less and less romanticism you get towards World War One and World War Two, which you got a lot of in the earlier albums and whatnot. Maybe it's something he comes back around to or whatnot, but you can tell that the times had changed and the world had gone on, and we really had moved into a lot more of what could be deemed as a peaceful era because the music on here reflects that. It doesn't reflect, someone who grew up in a time of trials and tribulations. Sorry, Pandora's being really difficult. She sees me recording. She doesn't want to come up here, but she's trying to rub all over the tripod right now. So my apologies. Come here. Come say hi. All right, here's Pandora saying hi. Okay? There we go. Now you can see how the flash. Look at you, Pandora. So cute. You so cute. Pandora wants you to hit the like button. Yes. All right. And just so Lanny doesn't feel left out, this is Lanny. I don't have Neelix around. Hi, Lan. Say hi. Hello. Your cute little tuxedo. All right. You got 2 cats for the price. 2 cats for the price of 1. I want some like buttons. Give me some love. All right. You can also leave comments about how cute my kitties are. Okay. So other than that, folks, I don't really have much else to add to this review. The music is great on it. The sound is great on it. The lyrical content, I guess it's going to be, a lot of it's going to be just the lyrical content. Maybe it just doesn't appeal to me enough. I don't know. Anyways, my thoughts, my views, my opinions. Let me know what you guys think down below. That's what the comment section is for. Drop me a line down below. Let me know what you think. Once again, kitty blackmail. That's right, kitty blackmail. Oh, it's so cute. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, bell for notifications. Drop a comment. Otherwise, folks, peace, love, take care.